Hello everybody, doing a tips and tricks video, which I know isn't really my thing, but I've been playing Blade and Sorcery long enough, and I've stayed up to date on some of the patch notes. I feel like I can actually give some info out there you guys might not know. So here we go. First up, armor helps. It helps a lot. You will die really quick without it. The heavier armors, like the soldier's armor, do a lot more protection, but they also make your stealth worse, which, yes, your armor makes noise when you move. That being said, that being said, lighter armors make less noise when you move, but they protect you less. I like the mercenary gear, one, aesthetically. I mean, I know I'm kind of glitching through my arm here, but let's just forget that. I like it, one, aesthetically, because I'm a big fan of chainmail. You know, I like the bandings on it. They kind of cover everything without being overly coveraged, you know? Got a nice plate over my heart here in case of a stray arrow. I like the hoods of the battle mage armor, which, if I get that little thing up, I can wear a circlet on underneath the hood, which I like the hood with the mercenary armor. It gives it more of that I'm a scout sneaking through, you know, I'm some kind of stealthy assassin kind of doing my shit. But yeah, your armor can save your life. The same applies for enemies. If you have an enemy in thick soldier's armor and you slit his throat and just drop him, he's going to make a lot of noise when his body hits the ground. Alright, where if they're in like civilian armor or like gladiator armor, they're not going to make as much noise when their body hits the ground, but you still don't want to just drop them, you know? Next, I'm going to be showing you some tricks about magic that I think most people either don't know or don't realize is this in-depth. So I'll see you guys outside. Hey everybody, next we're going to talk about magic in the game, starting with electricity. Now, electricity has a pretty wide band to it, and it can somewhat be directed when you get close to a person, but it's still going to branch a lot. A great way to hyper-focus that lightning, take a dagger, could be the base game dagger, could be any of Sujin's daggers, could be the throwing knives. Stick it into your target. Look how contained that is compared to that. Because lightning is now conductive, like real-world lightning would be. Another thing about it, you know, the obvious spell merger. This will have random arcs that come off of it. Again, because it's... Oh, there you go. See? It randomly arcs to nearby metal while you're charging it. So I've actually seen this thing arcing, zapping people that I hadn't even fired it at yet. Another one that we can cover real quick is gravity magic. When you merge gravity, look at the dagger float. It doesn't help in any way. It doesn't affect humans. It's just a really nice touch to really build the atmosphere of your magic. Which is a wonderful segue into our next bit, fucking climbing. Climbing can be done in a number of ways. You can do it with superheated daggers. You can do it by grabbing objects. You can do it just by gravity boost jumping up there. What did I... Oh, I landed on the tree, I think. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of all three. First up is grabbing. Grabbing can actually be done not just to grabbable surfaces, but to really any surface that is deformed sufficiently. See, I am locked onto that now. Alright, I can move my hand any which way. I am stuck. That can also be done with any other object that your character can get a grip on. Like this tree. You'll know he has the grip, you'll hear like a little click. See that? The little ka-chunk. Ka-chunk. Oh, hand stuck. So watching the hand kind of lock in place is kind of ideal. Gravity magic. Yeah. Yep. Climb. There we go. Alright, next one up is jump heights. So first off, if I were to try to jump up there, I get just under head level with that rock right there. Not exactly great, but no, first we'll do this guy. Woo! Easily high enough to land up there. But another one you can do is this. Not quite as high, but as long as I'm in the bubble, I keep my sustained height jumps, allowing me to essentially jump more for less mana if you're not playing with infinite mana. Now, if I want to get really high up there, I'm going to need to mix the two. Oh, I didn't wait long enough. One bubble, two bubble, pull. And then... I almost got up there. Oh, smashing my face into the rock wall, that's the problem. Gotta wait until two of those white waves come in. I can't make it up there. Yeah, you can jump stupid high if you use the boosts just right with the bow. Next up is a quick bit of roguery. Whenever you find one of these ziplines, yeah, you can always use the in-game provided zipline wheel, which is right here. Works really well for going down the zipline. That's its whole purpose. But it requires two hands, which means if I'm being fired at by like an archer waiting over there, or if I'm, trying to kill somebody the moment I get off the zipline, I've got to make sure that I jump off the zipline, put it away, and, pull my weapon out quick. Or you just take an axe with you, and you can hook the axe and slide down with that. But one of the reasons why I love this trident dagger so much, see, you can do shit like this. And then hop. Ta-da! Then you hit forward, like you're trying to walk forward, and it speeds you up down the zip line. Holding back, that's them brakes. And forward to go, back to brake. Forward to go. And the reason I like using my dagger is because, say I've got that archer, I can block arrows coming in while I'm going down. Bing! And then as I get close, land, close, stab. All in a matter of seconds. So yeah. Trident dagger, easily one of my favorite. Not a great stabber, surprisingly, because it hits those guys, so it can only stab about yay deep, unless you really drive the fucker in, or you open it up, then it just goes, as low as it can go. But it's far more of a defensive tool anyways, for quick throat slits, blocking arrows, blocking knives, because like the way that it's set up, look at my flame yard out here, there's like a bubble right about there where you can see it's hitting something, and it can't go any lower, and that applies to pretty much all the way around that little area. It's not perfect unless I pull practically out and go at it, which means that this whole chunk here has collision, which means it's really good for blocking fireballs, arrows, shit like that. So it's a great dagger, in my opinion. It's a great dagger. Ah, I missed it. All right, so that's some little tips and tricks I was talking about. Now we're gonna put them into practice. We're gonna do a very quick dungeon run. I'm gonna go in. I'm going to use the stealth I talked about, some of the other stuff, and in the end, hopefully you guys learned something. Now, I didn't bring near as many weapons as I normally do on these dungeon runs. I've got a single dagger and a single sword, but I can always pick up a new weapon while I'm here. Alright, so I can walk about this quick and not really worry too much about getting detected. But if I'm really worried about it, I just crouch, and then I can go top speed. First things we're gonna do, fall damage. Bye! See what I mean? Gets caught on the dagger. Ow, he hurt me. Do you guys have any weapons I want? The one I probably tossed over the cliff has a weapon I'd actually want. Knowing me. Oh, she's all the way down there, though. Fuck it. In fact, this torch is fully functional. And you can take it with you. I don't know why you take it with you. The dungeons are actually pretty well lit up. I usually use it as a distraction. Awesome. Oh, I took a lot of damage there from something. I guess our physics got caught up in each other. Jerk. I do want your Xiphus. Alright, so here I am. I'm hurt. I'm not even that far into the dungeon run. You may be thinking, well, Jake, that just ain't good. You need to use your health potion. But how much potion do you have left? Well, there's a fun way to tell. When you look at your health potion, you'll notice it's not entirely full. That is because it's not entirely full. And I drink some. It's a little bit lower. I put it away. I look at it in my inventory. It's a little bit lower. So yeah, the potions are now fully reflective of their actual volume, which is really nice to me. It also makes carrying multiple potions viable. Sup, bitch? Ooh, see if this actually works. Come on. It does! Lightning collision! Yep, you can cancel their lightning with your own. I heard about that from somebody in my Discord. Or not my Discord, in a Discord. But I hadn't actually tried it out. Ugh, I got the dismemberment mod, so limbs are gonna be flying. Hope you guys are okay with that. I know I am. Alright, so let's say I want to climb up there. I don't have any climbing gear. Find one of these corners, and you can grab the corner. Because it's deformed enough, I guess your character can get a grip on it. Yeah. Oh, come on now. There we go. Allowing you to scale up these fucking columns. There we go. You also don't need to, like, click it over and over. You just hold the grip button, and when he finds a grippable surface, he'll cling to it. Come on, bitch. Indiscriminate magic, huh? Hold on, this is the perfect time for this. Woo! She glitched the hell out. She's still alive? There's no fucking way she survived that. Holy shit. What does it take to kill you? Just making sure. Just making sure. Okay. I still don't think she's dead. I still don't think she's dead. Ooh, this would be a fucking wicked dagger. Real quick, one last thing I wanted to show. Wood is one of the easiest things in the game to climb. Just because it's, for some reason, the most grabbable. So, like, boom, see? So, these wooden structures, you can go pretty much right up. You just turn your hand at an odd angle, kind of slide it around, and you'll find a place to grab onto. And you can just go right up these wooden structures. So don't worry about trying to find a ladder or having to plunge your daggers into it 1,000 times. Your character has got some superhuman grip strength. Oops. And he can just go right up this shit. And you can surprise whoever's up here with an ass beating. Now, say I wanted to jump over to there. I don't have any way to like really slow my fall. I mean, granted, I have gravity magic. Let's say I wanted to make it more dramatic. Bam! Now I can just hang here indefinitely. Find an awkward rock face, like this one. Grab on. There we go. Now I'm just posted up here. If I'm fighting enemies down below, I can just rain hell on them. See? I can fire pretty much anywhere in the room. And they can't reach me because I'm all the fucking way up here. Because odd rock formations, baby! Then I select gravity magic and use it to slow my fall so I don't take any fall damage. And these stop you, even if you just do little hops, they'll slow your fall down. Big hops, they slow your fall down and allow you to glide places. But my personal favorite is when you mix it, because then you get the boom, boom, and then you can just Iron Man when you re-enter the bubble. You're just so weightless. Look how slowly I descend inside the bubble. It gives you plenty of time to do whatever you gotta do. So, see you in the next one, guys. Bye!